Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening to our honorable lecturer and fellow peers. Hi, I'm Shafa, your moderator for today's forum. We live in an era where AI is no longer a sci-fi concept. It is a personal tool sitting right in our pockets. Well, our topic today is incredibly vital for us as trainee teachers. AI-powered language learning tools. Is it a boon or a bane? Is it a blessing that simplifies learning or a disaster that erodes linguistic quality? Well, with me today are two insightful panelists, Ain. Hi. And Dani.
Hi.
So let me begin with Ain. To kick things off, could you give us an overview of how deeply AI has integrated into our language learning today?
Thank you, Shafa. If we look at current statistics, apps like Duolingo alone have over 500 million users. We also have ChatGPT, Cloud, and Grammarly. Personally, in my view, AI is the great equalizer. In the past, mastering English required high-cost tuition or immersion trips. Now, with natural language processing, NLP, AI can check our essays in a second, suggest synonyms, and even correct pronunciation through voice features. It breaks down financial and geographical barriers. Therefore, it is clearly a boon for me.
The great equalizer. That's a powerful term actually. However, Dani, does this speed come at cost? It is instant feedback actually killing the cognitive process for students?
Thank you, Shafa. Ain is right. AI is fast, but does fast always mean quality? I see AI as a double-edged sword. My primary concern is surface level learning. Students today tend to use AI to get the answer, not to understand the process. For instance, when a student uses Grammarly to fit subject-verb agreement (SVA), they often just click accept suggestion without understanding why it was wrong. This will lead to linguistic dependency. We are raising a generation that can write with a machine help but fails to communicate spontaneously without a screen. Are we here building skills or are we just building a crutch?
I hear your concern, Dani. However, isn't that actually our role as teachers to regulate the usage? If we look at differentiate instruction, AI allows every student to learn at their own pace. A struggling student can focus on the basics, while an advanced one use AI for sophisticated vocabulary. AI doesn't kill cognition if we teach students the art of prompt engineering correctly.
Interesting. I emphasize personalized learning. However, let's touch on a more technical issue. Language isn't just grammar, it's culture. Dani, can AI truly capture pragmatics and sociolinguistics?
That is the biggest bane. AI is trained on massive data sets, but those data sets are often Western centric. When we learn a language, we learn about etiquette, tone base, and context, which is formal and informal, and also metaphors. Take idioms or local slang, for example. AI often provide translation that are too literal, losing the original essence. If our students rely solely on AI, they might pass a writing test, but they will appear robotic and awkward when interacting face-to-face with native speakers. They lose the human connection, which is the very core of communication.
I agree on the nuance issue, Dani. But we must also acknowledge that AI is moving toward multimodal learning. We now have AI that can analyze emotion in a voice and suggest more polite or firm tone. Furthermore, For us as training teachers in Malaysia, AI helps us to create teaching materials tailored to local context much faster, provided that we, the humans, remain the final editors.
So, we have reached a sensitive issue academic integrity. As future educators, we know about AI plagiarism. How should we handle this? Should we ban AI in schools?
Banning AI is impossible, Shafa. It's like banning calculators in a math class like 30 years ago. What we need is AI literacy. We need to change how we assess students. Perhaps in the future, we won't rely on 100% take-home essays, but rather oral presentations of viva voce to test a student's true understanding.
I agree with Ain on that. We cannot run away, but we must emphasize ethics. Students need to know that AI is a discussion partner, not a ghostwriter. We must teach them how to credit or cite AI usage. Otherwise, the Bane will be the total collapse of honesty in the pursuit of knowledge.
Such a profound discussion. Before we conclude, I would like to ask each panelist for a brief summary. Overall, is AI a boon or a bane?
Personally, to me, AI is a boon. It is a powerful tool that to dismantle language barriers. The condition is we must be the masters of technology, not its slaves.
I believe it is a bane that can be tamed. It poses a danger to linguistic quality if left unmonitored, but it can be a great catalyst if guided by human wisdom.
Well, thank you to both of the panelists. In conclusion, AI in language learning is not a replacement for teachers. It is a co-pilot. This technology will only be a boon or a bane depending on the hands that use it. That concludes our forum for today. That's all from us. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.